everybody. Here we got another YouTube video, another week. And before we get into what I want to talk about, I want to bring up what I did on Monday when I did that video about with the thumbs up emoji someone. Okay. Alright. Well, I got in touch with somebody from YouTube sent me a message. And it turns out that this thumbs up emoji someone, not one particular person. Okay. Alright. What it is somebody that you either not subscribed to or they're not subscribed to your channel. But they check out your video. And they like a comment or your video or somebody else's video, and they like the comment. Well, it's going to show up as thumbs up emoji someone, because you're not going to find out who they are. Like, okay, somebody likes my comment, but I don't know who they are, and you're not going to know who they are. So that's basically the signal for you don't know the person. But they like your comment anyway, so it's okay. So, okay. Well, you like my comment, subscribe to my channel, so then I know who you are. But, I don't know. The other thing I'm having problems with is I'm trying to put a picture of my face, in that little circle. And every time I go to do it, my phone freezes. And I have to turn the phone off, turn it back on, in order to get YouTube to work again. So every time I try to upload a video, that's what it does. So we get in the green circle with the J on it. I don't care. Somebody knows my phone and can tell me what to do with it. Other than that, hey, you got a green circle with the white J in the middle of it. And that's what you're getting. So that's me. Alright. So enough of that. But anyway, the other thing, well, let's go ahead and get into this week's deal. Alright. First off, well, I had one of those mornings. Okay? What I mean by one of those mornings, well, I kind of went to the wrong stop once. Because you try to remember all these assisted living, all these nursing homes, and you try to figure out which one is which, and you try to by name or where they located. Well, I had this one come up, and I'm like, okay, I know where that's at. So I drive all the way there. And I passed up the one I was supposed to go to. So I go all the way there, and I'm like, the Grove? No, this is the wrong one. And then I remembered, oh! Actually, because I'm in Covington. Right now, I'm actually in Ponchatoula, but this was two places in Covington. I'm like, oh, not the one up here, right at the intersection 21 and 30, near the intersection 21 and 36. You gotta go to the one that's kind of behind the Walmart. Oh, that's right. So I had to go get it that one. So then I pass up another stop. So I got to do a U-turn and go back on one. Yeah, these new J-turns, it's got a 190 now. It's like, you can't turn around anyway. You just got to go to these J-turns. Whatever. But hey, the work got done. I kind of, two things come to mind. Billy Preston, you go around in circles, The other one is Curly, one of the Three Stooges shorts, when he's trying to read the record that's on the record player turning, and he's doing this. And then he comes up and he's going, and then Mo's got to go with his boop. That's what I felt like this morning. Or slightly. So yeah. Anyway, had a little fun with that this morning. But yeah, you know how like right now, I mean, I don't have editing software, so I can't do little snippets of videos and put them together and do all those crazy things like bring it real close to you. That's the only way I can do it is just do this, do that. Or what his face gets stretches, and the voice gets changed, or anything like 5 minutes later, anything like that. I can't do that right now. So you're gonna get me single camera, single recording. That's it. All right. Well, let's talk about some good stuff. Or do we want to do the bad first? Yeah, let's do some bad. Yeah, let's do some bad. And bad would be the New Orleans Pelicans. You know, one thing we knew going into this, having only a 72-game season as opposed to 82-game season, you don't have much room for error on these, like you would have in 10 additional games. Yeah, you may have a little leeway. And the first thing everybody's saying is, all right, we don't want the Pelicans to get in one of those slumps where they'll lose like 10, 15, 20 games in a row. And sure enough, we're in a bad streak right now. 4 in a row losses. And, more likely tomorrow night you'll have the 5th in a row because, you're playing the defending world champion Lakers. I don't see, I don't see anything good coming out of that game. So it is what it is. Oh, well. The other thing is, when we talk about bad stuff in the sports world, well, LSU's having a hard time hiring a defensive coordinator. Remember, they got to hire an entire staff. So far, right now, minus Corey Raymond, because Corey Raymond might go to Texas. So if he does that, well, then we got to do what we got to do. But then it's an entire staff. But they don't even have the coordinator yet. So I don't know what Ogeron's doing. He had one guy spurn him and decided to go to Notre Dame. Oh well, he went to Notre Dame. Boo, whatever. But I don't know what he's doing. Hopefully he brings in somebody and then brings in a defensive staff. Offensive staff set now because he got his offensive coordinator and the wide receivers coach. And I think that was 2 good hires. 2 recommendations from Joe Brady. So I think those were good hires. Now let's get into some good stuff. Well, last night, the LSU basketball team, tell you what, they sliced, diced, and carved the Arkansas Razorbacks last night, and you had 5 guys in double figures, and obviously when you do something like that, and they had it from the start. Boom, that was it from the beginning. LSU had their number, so that's good. But well. It's just funny how I'm getting ready to say something. 2 aging old quarterbacks going against each other. Well, granted, 2 of the best quarterbacks at all time, but we're talking about 43 and coming tomorrow, 42 with Drew Brees. You're talking about a 43-year-old, 42-year-old. I'm 57 and I'm calling him old? Wow. That's the misnomer. I know it's in quarterback years and not age, not actual age here. So, but it's true. Should this game be on the History Channel? I don't know. I know they had that picture they had with the 2 old, the beards and all that. It's like, hey, that's good. But anyway, I got to say. I knew this when they announced it, that Tom Brady was going to be in the NFC South. He was going to play for Tampa Bay. I was like, they're going to play each other in the playoffs. And Drew Brees even said it yesterday. He said, yeah, I knew all along we were going to play in the playoffs. There's, no question about it. He just didn't know which round it would be. Well, it's the divisional round. And, well, at least going into that game Sunday, it'll be the last game Sunday. The good news is Green Bay and Los Angeles, the Rams, are going to play each other in the first game of the weekend, so on Saturday afternoon. So we will know before the game even starts what's at stake. We will know if if either we're going to have to go to frozen-ass Lambeau and just go up there and have to run the ball a lot, try to do it that way to win the game, or will the Rams come down here and have that rematch from 2 years ago where no call happened? Remember? No call? Yeah, that. But you got to get past Tampa Bay first. I want to hear what was it, 34-20 and 38-3. That happened last calendar year. Yeah, that happened in 2020. This 2021, this is a new calendar year, same season, but I mean, it's like people say, oh, it's last year. Yeah, well, it was last year, date-wise. Yeah, wasn't a whole year ago when they played. But you got to throw that out the window. I mean, yeah, you're talking Tom Brady, but defense is going to have to do exactly what they did in the first 2 games. I think it's going to be a closer game. We'll talk about that on Bayou State Sports Saturday. We'll talk about all the games on the on that date. We'll talk about that when we do that. But anyway, yeah, I kind of want to wrap things up and don't want to go too long. I don't want to keep people forever, and just want to touch on a few things. But yeah, I had one of those mornings. You go around and pass up and stop, and yeah, that was fun. It was fun, but it is what it is, and do what we got to do, and well, we'll see you on another video, and I'll probably drop another one Monday, only because we'll talk about that Saints Tampa Bay game, and obviously I want to talk about the outcome and all that too, and I don't want to wait a whole week and get it all done, but I want everybody to please start checking it out on you now. And I go on, I'm going to try to maybe go on this evening because they had an update, and now I got to make sure the computer's set. The last thing I want to be doing is dealing with an update on Saturday morning. I want to get it done. I want to have it ready. Make sure when I go on Saturday morning, all I got to plug in the audio, and boom, let's go. So, yeah. So, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it today, and we'll see you on another video. And well, you ain't gonna get, like I said, all those bells and whistles until I maybe get some software, so to do some editing. But I'm just learning this video stuff. I'm still new at it, so hey, don't shoot me if mine don't look like one of the long-time stars of YouTube. Not trying to be a star, just trying to get my word out. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.